So hi everyone, today I would be giving you some information on software requirements and its types. So let's get into the video. So what is a software requirement? The software requirements are details of features and functionalities of the software system that must be developed. Requirements can be from the user's point of view by specifying what the solutions the system must achieve, or a requirement can be from the business point of view, specifying what the system needs to have if it's going to be an in-house software product. So basically there are two ways in which products are developed by companies. So if the company is a fully product-based company that delivers products and then takes it out to the market, you would be finding out that the requirements coming for the product would be by the internal stakeholders. But when a company is developing a product for a client or a customer, then you would see that the requirements coming would be from external stakeholders, the clients and the customers. So these are ways in which you can receive requirements. So now let us look at the types of requirements. Basically, there are 5 types of requirements: business requirement, stakeholder requirement, functional requirement, non-functional requirement, and system requirement. So let us look at each one in detail. The first one is the business requirement. The main objective of this business requirement is to increase business profits, sales and operations or processes. So when you look at these examples, you would come to understand what a business requirement is and what it focuses on. So if you look at the first example, reduce the order delivery delays by 12% by the end of the third quarter of this year. Second one, increase sales by 20% for North Pacific business units. And the third one, analyze product purchase trends over the past 2 years and create suitable market promotions. So when you look at each of these requirements, you would understand that it's either trying to improvise a process, or it's trying to increase the performance or the sales of a particular business unit. So through this, you would understand that whatever requirements comes from the business, it's in order to increase the growth, performance, sales, or the performance of operations and processes. So the requirements, these business requirements are provided by business stakeholders, managers and directors of a business. The next requirement is stakeholder requirement. The main objective is to make clear all the solutions that is required to be delivered by the system. So imagine you're building a e-commerce website or an application. And then there you have some stakeholders who are well linked to the product and well interested in what the product has to achieve and what are the values that need to be delivered by the product. So if you take whether it's an internal stakeholder or an external stakeholder, these are some of the examples of stakeholder requirements. The first one is, as I said, take for example the scenario where you're trying to build a e-commerce or a website or a product. So here are some of the requirements: view products, add products to the cart, view promotions and offers, make online payment. So when you look at each of this, you would understand what the customer or what the stakeholder wants the product to help him to perform. So when you look at this here, obviously you would know that the customer or the stakeholder would like to view the different products. The stakeholder would like to add products to the cart. The stakeholder would like to view promotions and offers and also make online payments. So if you see here, these stakeholder requirements are mostly provided by the product stakeholders. They can be internal or external, clients or the customers. The next one is functional requirement. So the main objective of this functional requirement is to make clear how the function should work when provided with an input. So mostly if you see here, when functional requirements are created and built is when the full feature list of the product is broken down and you have everything well organized and formatted, and now you have everything ready in hand and you want to push this for development. So at this time you need to very well in detail mention how the requirement should be able to execute when provided with a set of inputs or certain formulas or criteria and what should be the output. So here if you see examples, display all products added, filter products by product category, search for a product. So when you look at these requirements, you would be able to pick out the functions So here you would have the display, filter and search functions. So these are some examples of jotting down functional requirements. And these functional requirements, when you want to break it down more in detail, that's where you go in for user stories. And if you don't know what are user stories, I've taken a video of user stories. You can always click on the link below and you can access that. So who basically jots down these functional requirements are product analysts, product owners or business analysts. The people who are very well linked and connected and concerned about your product, they provide functional requirements. The next one is non-functional requirements. So the main aim of this non-functional requirement is to make clear how the system performance should be. So when you look at these examples, you would understand it. System should be able to manage 1,000 users. System should be reliable. System should be scalable. So through this, you will be able to understand that managing 100 users, reliability, scalability, all this comes under performance and functionality. So these are all related to non-functional requirements, and it's provided by product analysts, product owners or business analysts. The last requirement is system requirement. The main objective is to make clear what is required in order to run the software. So if you look at this example, system should be able to run on all operating systems. Application should be compatible with all browsers. So when you look at these examples, you would be able to understand the system requirements over here in order for this application or product to run and execute. So who mostly provides these type of requirements are product analysts, product owners or even technical managers. So these are the different set of requirements and what software requirements are. I hope this video was a little informative to you. So if you find this useful, please do share it with your friends. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel and also do share your feedbacks. Thank you.